Hello friends, my name's The Real Meal, and look! My Lotus is in the game, finally! The Lotus Espirt V8 is in the game. So I asked for this car back in my 15 cars I want in Horizon 2 video, and they finally bought it in. Fantastic. Anyway, hello again. I've been gone for a few days, and well, the reasons are, well, interesting. Basically, upload hasn't really been working. What's been happening is either the audio is lost or laggy, so I do apologise if the audio is laggy in this video. It might be off by a bit. If it's off by too much, I'll just simply delete the video, but hopefully it's not off by too much. I don't know, it's because it saves to the cloud, and the cloud doesn't really work for this sort of stuff. But anyways, we have a new Forza DLC out, and if I go to my phone, because I'm that professional, I will be able to tell you which cars are in this DLC. I also crashed into an Audi. I may have killed an Audi. Anyway, this is a nice drive. I like the colour of this car. And there's a lot of valuable driver cars driving around. Indeed there is. Slide through that corner. I like the Espirt. The reason I like the Espirt is because it's the only Lotus that isn't completely track bound. Like the Elise, yes, you can use it on a normal road, but would you really want to? Well, as this, you know, this is more of a car where you could drive it pretty much anywhere and it'd be alright. It's a cool looking car as well. It's got flip up headlights, which, like, as we all know, instantly give it about 20 cool points, as we found out with the BMW M1 and the Lamborghini Countach and the Ferrari Testarossa. So yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic car. I love the fact it's in the game, and I wonder what class it's in. Sports cars. Have I already done sports cars?
Nobody beats the Horizon Festival for variety. There are still more than 100 championships for you to enter and win. Use your winnings to buy a different car and try something new.
Yes, this is something new, Ben. It's a brand new car to your game.
Alright, this is a sports car championship. Choose a race and we'll get started.
Fantastic. Anyway, this car is actually very interesting because this is the free car of the pack. Yes, you can get a Lotus Espirt for free. It's fantastic. Oh god. Anyway, this is called the NAPA Chassis car pack, and brings 6 cars to Forza Horizon 2. First up, we've got the McLaren 650S, a car which people have actually wanted for a long time. I've never been a huge fan of the 650S. I just think it's an MP4-12C with a better name and a bit better looking front end, really. That's all I think the 650S is. But yeah, I guess the 650S could be considered the lead car of the pack. Elsewhere, we have the Land Rover Range Rover Supercharged, the 2014 edition, which is the brand new Range Rover. Yeah, it's another 4-wheel drive, I guess, which means, I don't know, I won't be using it much, but I can imagine it's a pretty cool, fun car to drive. Next up, we got the Buick GSX, which is a oldish muscle car, which of course hasn't got as much presence or well known. It's not as well known as the Camaro or the Mustang or anything like that of the day, but it seems like a pretty cool looking muscle car. Oop, tree. Okay, let's try and take that again, see if I can do it a little bit better. No. Go. Oh, can't even be asked to rewind. Let's see if we can get an interesting race going. So yeah, there's a Buick GSX, which is another old muscle car. Probably be fun to drive, but I can't imagine I'll be spending much time in it. Then we've got the Audi RS6 Advant, which is hopefully a sort of a substitute for the RS4 Advent, which is a car I do dearly love. I don't think it's in this game actually, but it was in Forza 5 and it was a fantastic track car. I might actually do a video with the RS4 at some point, because that was a fantastic car. Next up, we've got the Chevrolet Monte Carlo Super Sport from 1988. Apparently part of the G-Body group of vehicles from GM. It's a very generic-y looking 80s muscle car. It's not going to be very fun. I don't know, it looks quite forgettable to drive, to be honest. Kind of like the Camaro, but worse. So I think I'll be sticking to the Camaro when we come to retro muscle. And then finally we have the Lotus Espirt V8, which is what I'm in now. Awesome car, and this is God's free car as well. But yeah, I mean, that's the car pack, that's the NAPA Chassis pack. Overall, pretty forgettable pack, if you ask me. There's not really that much interesting. The Lotus and the McLaren Range Rover are the highlights, because even speaking now, I'm forgetting the other cars. But yeah, I mean, the 650S is there, of course, if you like that car. I'm not a huge fan of it, although now that I think about it, I probably should have done a video with that car, because I've already done the Sports Car Championship, haven't I, with the Alpha 4C, so now I don't know what to name this video. Because I can't really name it Sports Car Championship again, can I? Because we've already, I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see. Cool paint job on that Jag there. But yeah, that's the NAPA Chassis pack. Again, it's last month's one. Wasn't the best, but I mean, at least some of the cars were memorable. This one, it appears none of them really are, which is a bit of a shame. So hopefully the new year will bring a new car pack, and the new car pack will bring some interesting cars to Horizon 2. I mean, not like there's already like not a good selection of cars, but you know, we need some more, you know? Everyone likes more cars, yo. That's why Forza 4 is regarded as so good. Hey, XP, fantastic. Shockwave 597. No thank you, I don't wish to do a Rivals event. Alright. Makes a fantastic roar, this car. Right, what event we gonna do next? Well, there's not very many sports car events. I guess we'll go do that one.
In 400 yards.
Actually,
right.
I just thought, let's do a cross-country race in this, because this is a bigger
Right.
sports car, I presume, out of this entire set. So I mean, we may as well use this one, right? It is the big Lotus after all. I love this colour, it's fantastic. Especially at night as well, it's like really cool. But yeah, this is the big Lotus, so we may as well go off-roading in it. Plus, I believe the next car might not be very suitable for cross-country either. So, yeah, we're gonna do that now. Or it might be, I'm not sure. Might use the Audi TT, I'm not sure. Go! Speed! Go, Grease Lightning! Oh god, right. This actually is quite a light car compared to some other sports cars, because obviously it's a Lotus. It's, I don't know, I'm not quite sure how heavy this car is. I don't know. Well, I'm not too sure. I can't imagine it's that heavy though, because this is actually quite a fantastic handling car. Spin him out. No, that's not going to work, is it? That's not going to work, I'm afraid. Okay, let's try it. There we go. Okay, this is Need for Speed Underground 2. Off there, hopefully don't record a game clip, because that might mess things up. Although, I presume, with my luck, everything's already messed up and the audio's lagging behind and or in front even. That's what really gets me as well. Upload, it doesn't even have the decency to put it behind. It does it in front, so you can tell what's going to happen before it happened. It's like in the 3500 video, I had a crash with a DS3, and you could hear it about 3 seconds before it happened. It's why? Even if this has got audio lag, you know, I'm gonna put it up anyway, because I do need to put a video up, and I do want to make a video on the new DLC, obviously, because DLC days are quite big days. This isn't DLC day, no, it's Wednesday. For some reason the DLC won't work yesterday. It wanted an update and the game wouldn't update itself, which was fine. And then of course Lizard Squad decided to hack Xbox Live, because Lizard Squad, let's not even get into Blizzard Squad and whatnot, but let's just hope they're found and suitably tortured soon enough. Anyway, so this car actually turns out is not that bad off-road. which you wouldn't expect from a Lotus, but hey, that's what makes the Esprit great. It does everything. And it's a Lotus, which means, of course, it'll do everything until it breaks down. And across the line. Another 20 points in the bag, which is cool. There you go, 2 out of 4 events. So, that of course means I will be continuing this event on in the next video. If you've just come in here to have a look at the DLC and hear some opinions on the DLC and whether you should get the DLC, then this is a pretty forgettable DLC. Would I recommend getting it if you don't have the car pass? No, not really. Unless you're a huge fan of the Esprit, I wouldn't really recommend this. So, if you're just watching this for the DLC, then thanks for watching, and if you are not watching for the DLC and want to see the next part, then join me in the next part. Anyway, until then, farewell.